Good afternoon. If you're in a modern international airport, or if you're hoping to stay in a hotel next to an airport, they're going to give you a lot of ways to pay. You can pay with any one of a dozen major currencies from around the world. In cash, you can pay with a credit card from American Express or Visa or MasterCard or Discover or Diners Club. You can use Google Pay or Apple Pay or Alipay or WeChat Pay, maybe even Bitcoin. If you've got money, they've got something to sell you. Flip it around, and if you've got something I need to buy and you want to sell it to me, we will figure out a way. So, in the context of our video previously, China is going to keep doing a lot of business in US dollars because so much of the world, the United States most notably, prefers to do business that way. They'll also do a lot of business in euros and in Japanese yen and in British pounds. China is also very quietly but very quickly building their own trading system that will embrace the BRICS countries and another dozen others that are part of their Belt and Road Initiative. China has built a system of swap lines using their currency, the renminbi. The RMB is the fastest growing trading currency. Since 2022, the use of the RMB has more than doubled, from under 4% to over 8% of global trade. That is still far below the US dollar, but there is a shift and it's being felt now. The euro is falling, the yen is falling. Now, the data for all this are not easy to come by. There is a long lag in time. Reports from customs bureaus may not be accurate. Often it's deliberately not accurate. And many analysts believe that the share of global trade that's now being done outside the USD and being done in the Chinese RMB is much higher than the IMF estimates for it. But it's clear from settlements data and from the IMF that the RMB is rising fast. Last year, March 2023, passed the dollar as a share of China's trade settlements for the first time ever. In March this year, it's 53% of payments, with the US dollar at 43%. The Hinrich Foundation has a long report, The Long March, clever, that you can download in the link that we'll share. And it includes a lot of analysis from the Bank of International Settlements. The USD makes up about 60% of the world's foreign exchange reserves. And the USD is still the preferred currency for most of the world's commodities trades, whether or not the United States is a party to the trade. But as we noted before, if the US dollars are outside the Western banking system, dollars can be used in mutually beneficial trade between third-party countries, and the US would not be benefiting from those trades anymore. And China is moving a lot of dollars outside the Western banking system into theirs. If we simply consider China's cross-border trades, where we think a lot of the miscounting is happening, trade with the immediate neighbors for China. China borders 14 countries, more than anyone else. And most of those countries have reasons to strongly prefer going outside the dollar to do their trades. First, you have countries like Russia and North Korea, Myanmar, who cannot access US dollars to trade. And you have a bunch more, all of them actually, for whom US dollars are expensive because of high borrowing rates in the United States, because of high inflation in North America. Dollars are being sucked out of the global financial systems to feed deficit spending there. So, for example, China is saying to India that they can buy from China in RMB, or China says to Kazakhstan or Russia that they can sell to China in renminbi, and there are lots of takers for that deal. And these are huge markets here in Asia. Over half the population of the world lives within a 6-hour plane ride of where I'm standing right now. Over 4 billion people. These are giant population centers where the fastest growing consumer markets in the world are. And they're figuring lots of ways to do business together. Inner Mongolia, which is a Chinese province. Enjoy the weekend. Be good.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the gentle, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for